Hey everybody, Manny Talavera here, and I want to welcome you all to the seven-figure climb. And what I'm going to do in this video one of day one is just give you an oversight of what we're going to be covering for the next 365 days and beyond. And so this channel is essentially dedicated to documenting the story of me going from zero to seven figures in the next 365 days or less. The goal is to actually do it in less than 365 days. But we're going to continue to do this out past 365 days. And so the goal is to do basically a daily video of everything that's going on that's leading me to getting from zero to seven figures. And like I said, we're going to basically be documenting everything that happens live. And that's what this channel is going to be dedicated to. Now, this is the other thing. We are going to be doing daily video. It's going to be every single day, but unfortunately, I do have a lot of health issues, so we are going to miss days. But in true transparency, when I miss a day, we're going to do a makeup video. And so we're going to do day one, day two, day three, and so on. And then when we miss a day, I will say day 17 makeup day. So I'm having surgery on the 19th. I might get a video out on the 19th and I might not. I don't know what will happen there. But if we don't, like I said, and what I'll do is I'll give you when we do a makeup video, we'll be very, very transparent about that. And we'll tell you what happened on that day and what we've been working on. And the goal is to kind of continue to tell you every single day. Now, this is the other thing. This video, I'm hoping we get it in right under the wire. I'm running really, really close as to whether we will get this out before midnight or not. But I am on Eastern Standard Time. And so once in a while, I'm generally uploading videos at night. Once in a while, the video won't make it in before midnight. And so it might say, it might look like I put it in later than I should. But what you want to see, if you see two videos on January 10th, look at the time they were actually put on, and what you're going to find is that first video was probably put on like at 1 in the morning Eastern time or whatever. And like I said, when we do miss a day, we're going to try not to miss any days. But if we do miss a day, we're gonna be very transparent about that, and we're gonna go through that. So again, we're gonna be covering everything related to what I'm going to be doing to actually hit seven figures. Jay Abraham, I studied Jay for years and years and years, and Jay would make a lot of money and then go broke, and then make a lot of money and then go broke. And Jay would make millions of dollars. So he would have millions of dollars and then no money, and then millions of dollars, and he might owe $300,000 or $400,000 out. And Jay ultimately, he made $20 million in about 6 months. And when he made that money, he felt like the world would open up to him. And because it didn't, Jay ended up spending about $200,000 on therapy to figure out why he couldn't be happy with $20 million. And so one of the reasons I'm doing this is I want to know what it's like to be on the other side of that and get the real answer to, does money buy happiness? And in my opinion, from my standpoint, I think that money does buy happiness. I think that anyone that says that money doesn't buy happiness, number one, already has money, or number two, they're trying to get something that you can't get with money. And the thing is, 95% of the things you need to solve can be solved with money. And so if it can't be solved with money, then certainly it's going to be an issue. But in my opinion, I do think there's a lot of happiness on the other side. And so I really want to get the real answer to that. And that's another reason I'm doing this. Now, my real why for doing this is essentially to help family, friends, relatives, and also to help other people who are on this same journey that I'm on. And hopefully, you're on a journey, you're entrepreneurial, you're wanting to build a business, you're wanting to create something, you're wanting to actually go out into the stratosphere and make a lot of money. Hopefully that's you as well. And so if you're here, I can tell you, we are not going to leave anything out. We're going to give you all of the answers as far as what I'm doing. As a matter of fact, Some of the things we're going to be covering, the first thing I'll be telling you all is my backstory, because I want you all to know where I'm coming from. We're going to talk about marketing assets and marketing liabilities. We're going to go over every single asset that I have that I'm going to be able to use to do this. And we're going to go over all of my liabilities as well. And I've got a lot of those. So to give you an example, I have many, many Facebook groups. I have a local group with 15,700 in it. I have a coaches, consultants, and course creators group with 17,700 in it. And I have another group with like 28,000. The problem is when you make a post in those groups, in the two coaching, consulting related groups, Facebook does not push that content out to anyone. So I can literally go in and make a post to 17,000 people, and Facebook shows that post to like 50 people. And so there's no asset. And that's the reason I'm building this on YouTube, because Facebook absolutely does not push traffic out. Now, what's interesting is I've got a local group that gets 3,000 and 4,000 reach on every single post, but they are local. They are not entrepreneurial. And so it wouldn't make sense to be trying to market in there, because they're not a group of people who are going to buy courses and buy coaching and things like that. And so like I said, we're going to talk about the marketing assets and marketing liabilities, and that'll be day 2 or day 3. We're going to talk about everything from my hair to my sunglasses to the way I'm dressed. As a matter of fact, if you're not paying attention to everything that's going on, you might think that like I'm shooting 10 videos in one day and then dropping them. It's not the deal at all. This is what you're going to see about every time. You're going to see white shirt or a blue shirt. You're going to see a vest. You're going to see sunglasses. This is the background I'm going to have, unless we decide to change that. Now, how you're going to know is by the dates on the YouTube. And so, like I said, I'm doing this Eastern time. This video hopefully will get in right before the cutoff, but generally they're going to be dropped in around midnight each night. And so January 1st, midnight, January 2nd, around midnight. Once in a while, I'm going to miss that cutoff. And so it might say January 2nd at 2 a.m. And so if you see 2 videos on January 2nd, what you also want to look at is when they were actually dropped in. Because like I said, once in a while, I will miss the cutoff. We'll be talking about everything that I'm going to be selling. And so one of the assets that I have is I've studied marketing over 15,000 hours. I've created over 80 courses, and I've also worked with over 300 coaching clients. Some of the products I'm going to be selling are products I've already created. Some of the products I'm going to be selling are products I'm going to be creating. Some of them are going to be live products, and some of it is going to be coaching. But you're going to see every single thing that I offer, because on a day-to-day basis, we're going to tell you what I'm actually building and working on. As a matter of fact, I already know what my first offer is going to be, and we will talk about that around day 3 or day 4. We're going to talk about my health issues, and so that's really in the liability category. So you got assets, and you got marketing assets, you got liabilities. I have a lot of health issues. I'm going to be having surgery on the 17th. Like I said, not the 19th. I might not get a video in on the 19th. Today, I'm really, really sick. If I get this video out at all, I'm very fortunate, because the chest is completely full. The chest hurts like hell. I'm draining. I'm about 2 octaves low, and just getting this video done at all is going to be a miracle. And I've been sick for over a year, and we're going to talk about that in day 2, day 3 somewhere. But I feel like this is much, much worse. I feel like either I either have bronchitis, this thing's going into my chest, or I have COVID, and I don't know which. But we will talk about that a lot. We're going to talk about everything that works and everything that doesn't. So everything that I try that works, like I said, I'm going to be an open book, and I'm going to put it all out there for you. And so you're all going to see it real time, and we're going to talk about what works and what doesn't. Now, I will be starting a Facebook group called the 7-Figure Climb. And I do want you to subscribe to that or join that. Once I get that created, it'll be up in the next few days. and everything will be in the comment section below. You'll be able to see all of this. I'm going to create an email list as well, and I'd like you to join the email list. And then I'm going to create the 7-figure diaries, and that's just going to be more content, and that will be put into I'm either going to do that on Patreon, or I'm going to do it in Kajabi, and you'll be able to subscribe, and it's only going to be like $5 a month. And so please join the private Facebook group when it's up, the email list, and then sign up for the 7-figure diaries if you can do that. That would really, really help me out. It would help me out to give me the money toward the marketing and running traffic and all of that. And also subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to this. Hit the like button, hit the notification button so that you start getting notifications, and then hit like the video, and then also subscribe. Let me take a look and make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that's pretty much it. And so just to kind of give you an overview, the goal is to go from $0 to $1 million in the next 365 days or less. We're going to actually be broadcasting live every single day, giving you updates on where we're at, what's working and what's not working. We are going to be very, very numbers oriented. And unfortunately, I have been beyond sick for the last 12 months. I was hoping to have all of the numbers to give you on day one. I can tell you I'm negative right now. I'm like below 0 technically, but we will ultimately get the numbers out, and we will be giving you those. And then what we will also be doing is doing we won't be doing weekly updates on the money at the beginning, because nothing's going to happen for a few weeks here. But once things start rolling, and once we have offers that are constantly being pushed out, we will be giving you at the very least weekly, but we will be doing monthly and quarterly updates. And we will go over all of the numbers. And anytime I do an offer, I will be telling you how many people bought, how many people signed up, how many people bought, because in order to do this, you got to build a email list of about 20 or 30,000 people. And that's a big piece of this. And so that's the reason we're doing this. And we will also be talking about all of the revenue streams, because it's not just one revenue stream that's going to get me there. It's going to be a number of different coaching offers, a number of different courses, a number of different things happening. So if we get the Patreon going, and then we start getting monetized by YouTube, and then we start picking up coaching clients here and there, and then we continue to float the offers out, we're going to have many, many different revenue streams, and we will talk about all of those. And so again, I want to thank you all for watching this. Do me a huge favor, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and also hit the notification button so you're notified anytime I drop a video. And then make sure to come back and watch on day 2. And like I said, we will be a lot more organized. But like I said, I'm just trying to get this one out so you all know what we're doing. And hopefully tomorrow we'll give you some more insights. Now, the other thing is, once in a while, we will do a long day where we might do 3 or 4 videos in one day. And we do that. We will do part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. You'll want to go in and look at those. We appreciate you all taking the video today, and I will see you all on day 2. And thanks a lot.